When Mandy and I moved to San Francisco, we sublet an apartment and, we were trying to find something more permanent and we were looking around and it was hard to find a place if you didn't have a job with a paycheck and pay stubs and stuff. And I saw an ad that said free apartment if you are willing to live in this apartment that has surveillance cameras in every room and are willing to be live streamed 24/7 on the internet. And this was the period when, people had started doing that. They started live streaming their lives. And there were all these internet celebrities whose claim to fame was just that, you could watch them live their lives. Mostly like women who were doing this were getting very famous. But I thought, maybe we should do this. And, I proposed it to Mandy. And Mandy was like, not really into it. So we decided against it. But whenever we would fight, I'd always say to her, if we were in one of those apartments with the cameras and there were people watching, the audience watching would agree with me that I'm right in this fight and that you're wrong. And she would say, no, they wouldn't. They would agree with me. And I would say, I think you're wrong. I really think that most people would agree with me on this one. And, we couldn't ever resolve this because, we hadn't done it. But I always remember thinking like, I kind of wish we had, because then I could show her that her behavior is not okay and other people would think so too. And then when I did the show about the show, I kind of realized that that's kind of what it was. It was kind of me trying to, put a camera on our lives 24/7 and pursuing this argument that I was right and she was wrong and the world would agree with me, not her. And I don't know if the world did agree with me and not her, but I do think that gaze, that surveillance gaze of the world on our relationship was troubling to her and was largely responsible for our breakup. So even though we didn't ever take that apartment, we kind of did.